Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're doing well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. Let's take a look now at what you don't see coming for the week of January 11th, 2026. This is a collective general reading, not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate, and if that happens, is okay. Just means that one message is meant for someone else. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't, and be sure to check out your other placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you don't know what those placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Yep, it's free. And also in that description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Scorpio collective now for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, babies, Rising, as well as Venus. What does Scorpio not see coming for the week of January 11th, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do we not see coming this week? We have travel. At the bottom of the deck, we have photo proof, getting evidence. Sounds like it's going to be a juicy week for us. Tell me more about travel and getting evidence here for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is this something they do not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Devil. And we have the Seven of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Nine of Cups. Okay. This doesn't look terrible. I'll see more when I clarify. This is your energy. If you've not seen this reading before, this is typically the energy of the individual that I'm reading for. So this is you this week. And this is the situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with this week. Okay, Knight of Swords, Six of Wands, the Devil, and the Seven of Cups. I mean, it is possible for some of you, little sidebar message, you could find yourself this week contemplating travel, whether it is for this week or just in the future. You could be looking at different destination points or different accommodations in respect to wherever you're going. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords here. I see you on the move. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. I also think you have incoming communication here from someone. I think that travel card also is about incoming communication. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have Temperance. Okay. Tell me why the Devil card is here. Excuse me. Why is the Devil card here for Scorpio this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. I have two very distinct groups of you watching. We have the Nine of Swords, we have the Fool, and we have the Four of Swords. And why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands, and the World card. And let me look at this energy of the situation, environment, or connection here that you're dealing with. Tell me more about the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Cups here for what Scorpio is dealing with this week. One more shuffle here. Thank you. This is further clarified by the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. Okay, two very distinct groups of you. Possibly three. Okay, let me go with message number one. Message number one is specifically for those of you where you're contemplating some type of short-term or long-term vacation stay or possibly even relocation. And if that's your message, it looks like this week you're going back and forth weighing the pros and cons of either traveling to or possibly even relocating to a particular destination. You're looking at accommodations, housing options, hotel stays, amenities, etc., etc. And again, for some of you, this is because you are focused on maybe relocating in the future, or you're traveling to a particular destination, or you would like to, and you're just trying to obtain some information here. There's something here where if that is your message, you appear here to be a little bit obsessed when it comes to acquiring this. So like this is a vacation, I don't know, maybe it's being sprung on you this week. That's quite possible. Someone is saying to you, hey, I'm going to this place this week. I have an extra ticket. It could just be like a concert. And then you're like, oh, well, I got to figure out the logistics, how I'm getting there. Am I staying overnight? Are we traveling together? So yeah, for some of you, this is something that you're looking to do. Like I said, it could be travel in the short term, like this week, or you're thinking, you know what, at some point this year, I'd like to go on a cruise, and you're just acquiring information. And then I have the second group of you where you have someone here who's offering you the opportunity to travel with them or go somewhere with them this week. So that's in respect to where travel is actually physical movement. You're inquiring on information on your own, and someone is providing you with that information, right? They're giving you proof or giving you accommodation information or whatever. And for others of you, this person is asking you to travel somewhere with them this week. And again, you're sort of just scrambling about here, trying to get the information to see if you can logistically make it work. And then I have a second message, or I should say a third. And for a third group of you, you have someone here who's contacting you to see if you would be interested in getting involved romantically with them. Okay, so if you're a single Scorpio, this is someone reaching out to you this week to see if you'd like to go out on a date with them. If you're currently in a connection, this could be your partner asking you if you want to go somewhere with them or do something with them. I'm not getting anything negative off of this person. So if it's you acquiring information, like I said, to travel or relocate, and this is just a person giving you the information, giving you the evidence, then it looks positive. And then for those of you where this is like your romantic partner or potential romantic partner asking you out on a date, it looks like they're asking you and then they're just waiting, right? I hate to say getting evidence, but they're waiting to see what your response will be. Do you want to go out on the date with them? Do you want to go out on the second date with them? If this is your current love partner, they're asking you if you want to do something with them this week or go somewhere with them this week. I don't see anything negative here. Anything Scorpio needs to know. So yeah, so you definitely have incoming communication. Like I said, for some of you, you're acquiring that and this person is feeding it back to you. And for others of you, this is an offer this individual is providing you with. Either way, you seem to be scrambling here to try to get information to see if you can go, if you should go. Anything else Scorpio needs to know about that energy? That doesn't look negative to me at all. Like if you're trying to acquire the information, this is someone who's given it considerable thought. They're providing you with the facts. And then it's, up to you for consumption to see if you want to move forward with that travel plan or whether you like the information. This could be a realtor for some of you that you're contacting. Yeah, for others of you, if you're already in a romantic relationship or you've been entertaining people to date, yeah, this is an offer to date or to get together between you and someone who has a romantic interest in you. Anything else Scorpio needs to know here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Anything else you need to know? 10 of Pentacles, the Moon, and Justice. Bottom of deck, Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this looks really good. Again, if you're looking to acquire information, this person's giving you the information you need. For those of you where this person is asking you to go somewhere with them, I don't see any negative intent here. And we have a full moon, not a full moon, we have a new moon in Capricorn on January 18th. For many of you, this conversation or offer or opportunity or the exchange between you and this individual will be occurring in the energy of the new moon in Capricorn. We have Capricorn right here as well in that devil card on January 18th. So you could expect this offer, opportunity, communication probably to take place on Friday, Saturday, possibly even Sunday of the upcoming weekend. Let's see if we'll get you some advice. But this looks solid. This looks genuine. Whatever offer or information you're receiving, there's nothing deceptive here. You seem to be up in your head about whether or not you want to then go on the vacation, go on the trip, go on the date, connect with this person. This seems to be more worry and contemplation on your part. Again, I don't see anything negative here. We have 9 cards on the table. Let's get you some advice here. Some advice here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice. 3 of Wands. Empress. 2 cards came out here. We're going to take them. 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, which ironically, both decks have the Ace of Pentacles. You have 2 of Cups here, and here you have Judgment. So you're going to have to make a a decision here this week, if you're going to move forward with the travel plans, with possibly the relocation plans. You know, you could be inquiring on a home, you reach out to the realtor, they tell you that you can show up Saturday at 2 o'clock. You need to respond back to them if you're, you know, if you can meet them there at Saturday at 2 o'clock. For others of you, where this is actually like you spending money, again, on travel plans, on relocation plans, or this person asking you to, I feel like this is more like going out on a date. There's just something here to just be cautious, especially if this is you paying for anything. Make sure you're not being overindulgent and going into debt, like you're buying a vehicle or a car or signing a lease for an apartment or booking a hotel stay that is really beyond your means. I used to have a friend years ago that would say champagne tastes on a beer budget. If you're on a beer budget, make sure you're buying something that is within that beer budget, or leasing or going to a place, because for some of you, you might feel the need here to overindulge as you're making these plans, and you could find yourself with a little bit of buyer's remorse. For those of you where this is going out on a date, because this is more romantic, there's something here about you dealing with some insecurities, and maybe what that Nine of Swords to the Devil is talking about. You know, if you're single and you're not in a relationship and now you have someone expressing interest to you, it might, for some of you, trigger some levels of insecurity, especially if you're not fully healed from a prior connection. So just be honest with yourself about that. For others of you, it's possible, I didn't see it here in the cards, but maybe you and your person have had some issues. You don't fully trust them 100%. Again, if you're dealing with any type of worry or stress or insecurities in respect to the connection because it's existing and it's had some issues, there's still a need here to discuss it. At the end of the day, you have to do what is best for you. And of course, if you're buying anything, be mindful of your money, particularly this week. That is what I have for you, my dear, for the week ahead. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, my moon babies, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.